So this is episode 2 of the last RimWorld series I'm going to be doing on this channel until I do a series on something else, and I'll probably come back to it. That being said, I am feeling really good about it. It's been a blast to play, probably the funnest series I've ever recorded. And this video is going to be another 6 days of us surviving, getting daily rated on 500% threat scale with my new mod pack, which as me talking might not yet be in the description, but I will try to get around to it. So to start this episode, we got a group of raiders that are trying to sapper into our base. In front of our base, we also have a trader, and we might be able to get out there to trade with them before the raiders get to our base. And yeah, it looks like we are going to be able to trade with them. Now, we do have 3 body parts that we harvested from my prisoner in the previous episode. And if we were still using EPOE, this liver would sell for like 1800, I think. The market value is like 2k. And then the lung and the kidney were also around like 1500 or 1k each. I do like the values of these a lot more. Are we going to be harvesting all of our prisoners? I'm not sure yet. As far as what to buy from these guys, they do have a GLITTERTech rifle, which strangely, like our GLITTERTech pistol, does require industrial ammo. It's industrial explosive ammo, so I think it's a bit more expensive. The range is pretty good, 35. It does okay amount of damage, fires butter shot counts of 4, it has a really low warm up and cooldown, and can ignite most targets. I think this would be an amazing rifle. However, we don't have any industrial explosive ammo right now, and I was also noticing this Orion Corp defense shield, which has a max energy of only 100%, but it has a recharge rate of 100% per second. That may seem a bit OP, but I think when you're getting blasted by like 3 dudes, and especially if they have really high tier guns, I think they could easily melt through 100% of a shield. I'm not sure if it recharges right away or if it has like a delay before it can recharge. The market value on this thing is actually really high as well. It's 2100, which is extremely high for a shield belt. It's like 4 or 5 times the cost of a normal shield belt. And so yeah, I would really like to test it out. After selling them some wood logs, we can also sell them some industrial ammo. We have 700. Since we're getting raided every day, I think industrial ammo is going to be pretty easy to come by. So maybe we'll even sell like, I don't know, 300, because we only have to sell them 125, but I don't think we're going to need all this industrial ammo. But yeah, so here comes the Krogan / Vorkin sappers, and these guys actually don't have any ranged weapons, but they are exceptionally good at melee. It's kind of annoying they're not trying to go through our main maze area and they're going to sapper in. Okay, they actually just pissed off the trader. They started attacking it and it just instantly left. It was like, no, I'm not dealing with that. And Kita's, by the way, eating kibble. So I guess we're out of food. It's not really a priority, I guess, right now. But yeah, these Vorkins do heal themselves. Like they'll bandage up their injuries. Looks like they're tunneling into our dining room area. And it's not just that they're tunneling in, like they've made it in. We gotta back out of there. And Quantor is just beasting. Like he's going so ham. So we're gonna try to plug this gap up with our 3 animals. And then meanwhile, Kita's gonna try to build a sandstone wall here. And we're gonna see how this whole thing goes. We need to start killing them quicker. Oh, and our Thunder Beast is actually dueling this guy. Okay, maybe we get Kita in here to help out. We got Mario in here too with an Alliance Assault Rifle. He only has 3 shooting. His shooting accuracy at a distance of 5 is actually not that bad, so he should actually be able to blast Quantor pretty good. The Assault Rifle actually does not have that good of accuracy at short range, but we'll see how this whole thing plays out. Oh, we knocked that guy out. I think we stunned him. Yeah, the Thunder Beast did an electric shock on him. That's how we captured our other Krogan too. And this guy's actually scripted level solid. He's physically adept, so we can turn him into a fighter class later. He can shoot, and he's good at mining, which Krogans get extra mining speed. And his other traits are pretty amazing too. Like he's quick sleeper, doesn't need to sleep as much, and then fast walker, he can move slightly quicker. This guy is actually amazing. We're gonna put a lot of effort into trying to capture him. I kind of want to have Kita or Mario do it before he recovers from electric shock paralyzed. I'm not sure how long that lasts. That's the only reason why he's down though right now. Like Krogans, you pretty much have to kill them or knock them out in some other way. So yeah, it's actually really good that we have that Thunder Beast. I think it got banged up pretty good. It got stabbed in the body, which does actually have 98 HP. It's pretty tanky, and the leg has 74. But yeah, we got our Cougar, our Thunder Beast, and our Arthur Plura trying to cover this gap. We'll just have Mario actually capture him. I think that should be okay. And yeah, we're gonna keep blasting these guys. I don't even know if Ling Mei needs to run. Okay, yeah, maybe run. Okay, maybe cloak. She cloaked up. How are we doing over here? I'm trying to watch Ling Mei. That guy got really close to Ling Mei. But then I'm also trying to watch what's going on over here. Like Kita is not doing anything. Down here in the bottom left, you can change how colonists will react to nearby enemies. And by default, they always flee. But you can make it so they'll attack nearby enemies. And we're just gonna let Kita just go on attack mode basically. So I shouldn't have to micro any of that. And yeah, Savarog is tanking so many hits. Dude's gonna bleed out in 4 hours. Not that good anyway, so. Okay, yeah, we killed him. I was gonna say, like, when is that guy gonna go down? This guy over here is a faceless caster, by the way. It'd be really good to knock him out. I don't really care too much. about knocking him out because okay, we actually did. That's insane. We can use him to turn our other guy into a faceless as well. There's a few steps that you got to go through in order to be able to do that, but yeah, this guy would be amazing if we could capture him. Vorkins in general are just really good. He's a coward, so he will flee. That part of him is not that good. Like, that actually makes him a pretty bad fighter, but we will definitely still try to capture him. And yeah, there's another guy over here knocked out. And I just noticed there's actually 2 guys stacked on top of each other that are knocked out. We got another Krogan paralyzed from electric shock. This dude's not especially good. Like, he is iron-willed, which lowers his mental break threshold, so that part of him is actually pretty good. Krogans in general, though, might just be worth it to pick up just for their increased fighting capabilities. So yeah, I mean, we're just going to capture them all. Having more colonists does increase our market value, but it also kind of increases our ability to defend against raids and stuff. I'm not sure if we want to even attempt to knock these guys out or if we want to try to capture this guy. We knocked this guy out too. Is he good? He's too smart, fast walker, his skills suck. This guy, Holty, is actually really good. He's magically gifted and tough. And yeah, I think this guy's gonna be able to get away. Like, the Thunder Beast is slightly quicker than him, but not by much. It's gonna have to be like some type of miracle shot. Although Ling Mei actually caught up. Oh, run and gun. I didn't have run again. Oh, we killed him, dang. So there was this one extra prisoner, Urki, who I think I already went over, and I don't think his stats were that good, but Ling Mei is in the process of capturing him. McConvag is now going to use a Medigel on this Thunder Beast. I feel like it earned it, and that Medigel will bandage up all these wounds as far as I know. And yeah, bandage up all the wounds. It only has minor blood loss still, but that's all right. We do only have 5 Medigel left, but yeah, I really want this Thunder Beast up for the next fight, which will be coming in 0.8 days. We have to prepare for that. And already, wait, did this raid go wrong? Or the siege rather. Yeah, 4 of these guys are wildmen. These wildmen have some really nice gear. Like, this dude has a recon armor, which it's actually a poor one. This guy's got an air socket helmet. I talked about how good those are in the last episode. So if you guys noticed earlier, people were eating kibble, and I was just about to talk about how we had 29 packaged survival meals from a previous siege, plus a ton of steel components, cloth. That all being said, these sieges are just kind of free supply drops for us, which is nice. Yeah, Ling Mei just activated her tactical cloak. She's not hitting shots. 85%. Oh, nice. We killed that guy who had a pain gun, by the way. It's one of the glitter tech guns. Yeah, let's just continue owning these guys. Very nice, Ling Mei. So this thing is going to last for another, like, well, I want to say we still got like half the duration on it. And okay, these guys are already running. Very nice. I'm looking over their stats, and like, this guy is magically gifted. We would like to knock this guy out. We also do have to be careful though, because her cloak is about to run out soon. Oh, nice. He dropped a low shield for us, so we can just get inside that, and we can shoot at them from inside that low shield. It's complete on 7 hours. He's dead. And yeah, her cloak ran out, but we're inside the shield. It keeps happening where like the last guy we attack has a shield. Happened last episode and it was clutch. But yeah, that's it for that siege. It would have been a lot more difficult if 4 of these guys were not running wild. Luis actually has a charge SMG, which is really good. I think he'll just drop that, as well as Posticus will drop his gear. Yeah, like somebody already dropped their assault rifle. We got a blouse on the ground over here, shotgun, park on the ground. I'm pretty sure eventually these wildmen will just drop all their gear, so that's free gear for us. One of these guys did actually have marine gloves too, and Kita is missing out on gloves and boots. I found out the alliance armor that 2 of our colonists are using does not protect the hands or the feet, so that's part of the reason why 2 of his fingers got cut off. Those gloves are tainted too, but it's really hard for Key to have mental breakdown, being that he is Herculean. Meanwhile, back at base, Emu did end up joining us, and we're now going to have a full-time researcher because she's industrious, and being that she's bloodlust, she actually doesn't mind wearing tainted equipment, which is really nice. Like, this Arasaka ballistic helmet is tainted, but she's not going to mind wearing it. I just realized it does not cover the eyes. I guess there's multiple Arasaka ballistic helmet versions. This one does have tech gogs that covers the eyes too, but we should be able to find her some goggles. Like, there's still some dead raiders over here to the east. Their bodies haven't even started rotting yet. I mean, I've seen a marine helmet on this guy, but like, the armor is not even close to the Arasaka helmet. It shouldn't be too hard to find. I guess it's a him, by the way, some goggles. And I also did notice he was wearing this Prothean Mass War Veil, which is not even that good. Like, it offers only 27% protection for its value of 1k. So we're definitely gonna have him take that off. The hairstyle was throwing me off there. He's like a ponytail. I thought it was a girl. So our daily trader that we're getting is this farming trader, and they have these Prothean meals for sale, which I think are renamed from the Archotech meals. And I think the Prothean Mass is actually Archotech Mass from the more Archotech Architect Garbage re-uploaded mod. And Architect Mass is really good material for doing certain things with. It's not so good for clothing for the most part, so I guess that's why the price was so high. But yeah, this farming trader has a bunch of animals they'll sell us. It wouldn't actually be bad to get some animals just to have them as like a meat line. We don't really have a whole lot to sell them though. Like we have this small sculpture. Ooh, we still have this 20 gold that we can use for a multi-analyzer. I forgot about that. But yeah, we got a bunch of Krogan meat we can sell them. We could even start selling them some packed survival meals. Pretty sure we have more than 14. Like I think a bunch of them are in Kita's inventory right now. We also have some meat we can sell these guys. Might as well just sell that off. Plus like the Turian meat, the Vorsha meat, and that's gonna give us a lot of silver to trade with. Do we want any of these huskies though? I don't think any of these animals are especially good combat animals. So yeah, we're just gonna hold off on buying anything from this farming trader. We're just gonna bank that 1100 silver. So though the previous trader we got on day 7 was not that good, and we're actually about to get another one as well as another raid soon. A raid and a trader are gonna be coming in a few hours because we're on day 7.8. I think it was Perry that sent us in this wandering caravan bulk goods trader, and these guys will buy a ton of stuff. So we got 3 wolfhounds from a random event. I think Perry blessed us with these 3 wolfhounds. Now, do we want to sell them or do we want to keep them? I think they're actually pretty good combat dogs, so I want to test them out in combat, so we will hold on to them for now. And these guys will buy a ton of leathers that we have just lying around. I don't even know where we got all these leathers. Like I know the human leather, the Vorcha leather, the Turian leather, Krogan leather, those are all raiders. As far as the light leather and like the bird skin, some random animals has been dying around the map, so I guess that's where that was coming from. And then down here they'll buy all the high explosive shells, the incendiaries, and we could actually use these, but we have no one that can really use mortars that well. And then down here we got more clothing, and I think we might even have more clothing. Oh yeah, like this Prothean Mass War Veil, which is not inside a home area. And then meanwhile over here the wildmen have been taking off their clothes little by little, so yeah, we're gonna make home areas over here. And yeah, there we go, we can sell off the Prothean Mass War Veil for 766 and a lot of this other stuff. Like these parkas we're never gonna need. They give good cold protection, not so much heat though. Same with the muffalo wool, they actually give no heat protection whatsoever. This military jacket is actually pretty interesting. It lowers mental break threshold by 10%. Let's keep that. And yeah, I think for the most part that's gonna do it. Those transactions are gonna get us up to 6k silver, so that was really profitable. And here comes our raid. It's another sapper raid, which is kind of annoying, and they're attacking from 3 sides. There's a lot of them too because they're tribals. Q was actually up here and he's kind of not in the best spot. We're gonna have him run down this way, and there's actually gonna be a way into the base by the time he gets over here, hopefully. And yeah, these guys are actually chasing Kita. But yeah, we've been working on a way to get down to this area from our base, and we mined out this area over here. But yeah, this trader actually should deal with these guys for us. And what would be really cool is if the raiders actually took out the trader. Holy crap, they have a triple rocket launcher. Thankfully no crazy damage was done there. Well, this person's a necromancer. They're gonna die in 2 hours though. It looks like both their arms were torn off and one of their legs was torn off, so I don't know if they're somebody that we want to recruit by any means, but we should get someone out there to capture them. And yeah, we'll get Keita out there to capture the guy, and we might be able to save him. Like he does only have 2 hours left, it said. There's an exotic goods trader out here too. I really hope they don't get damaged. If they get damaged at all, I think they'll just leave immediately. Oh crap, incendiary. That did not hit the trader though, thankfully. I'm gonna try to get Mario out here to trade with these guys. And there's some fire here, and it actually did get damaged. Okay, yeah, I did get damaged a little bit, but thankfully they did not leave. They have 2 animal skill trainers. I would like to get both those actually. One of the Krogans that we're about to recruit is good at animals. They have a psychic terror pulsar, which is a pretty clutch item. It's a one-time use item that can make a raid just run away. I'm thinking though the terror pulsar could really come in clutch, so I think we're gonna pick that up for 1600. And maybe we'll just pick up all these guys' glitter world medicine. It's pretty expensive. It's gonna be like 700. I also do think we need these advanced components. We did sell off a bunch in the last episode, but there's a lot of things that we can do with the rim effect hex if we get advanced components. And since we do have a full-time researcher now, I think now's the time to go for advanced components. So yeah, it's gonna be a big chunk of our silver. Mario just grab all that stuff before the raiders can. Animal skill trainers as well. And okay, these tribes people are fleeing. So we were able to save the necromancer, and even though a bunch of their body parts were missing, with the prisoner ransom mod we can get, well, I think too much silver for selling this person off in their current state especially. I said earlier that I was not going to be using Rimd, but I think moving forward in the playthrough I will be, just because Rimd's price of 5.4k seems much more reasonable, especially because Brockham again is missing one of their legs, their right arm, and their left shoulder, and a bunch of their body parts are extremely damaged. We also did strip Brockham, who I guess is is a she. We're going to sell her off for 5.5k. Plus this tier 2 android Skaz, who we're able to sell off for 1k because he has a charisma implant in his brain. Other than that, he's pretty banged up, and if we waited for him to heal up more, I think we'd sell him off for more. But we are just trying to get rid of as many prisoners as we can right now. And this guy at max PS also really sucks. He only values at 179, but yeah, we're going to sell him off too. That's going to get us 6.6k silver, and Rimdeed has a bunch of colonists that rotate out, I want to say like every 2 weeks. I was looking over all their stats and we don't really need any of them. So yeah, I think we will just bank the money and save it for an orbital trader. Rimdeed also wanted to give us around 2200 for this tier 2 android that's just been kind of chilling. It's mainly because he has this Architect multi-tool arm that has a value of 2500, and I actually was meaning to extract this for a while now. Overall, the dude's actually pretty solid. Well, his traits are not great, but since he's remotely controlled, I think you have to hack him, or there's some process you have to go through, and that requires some research, and he's just not good enough in order for us to do that research. Like, he's missing his left arm and leg, and his right sight sensor was also shot out. And so yeah, for that reason, we are now extracting his Architect multi-tool arm, which I did find out that if we just do this in a regular Android pod, there's a really good success chance for doing this, and it actually does not matter how dirty the room is because we're doing an Android surgery. So yeah, even though there's a lot of blood around, I'm pretty sure this will work. Also, the actual operation itself has a 250% success rate multiplier, which I think just means that like there's no chance it fails basically. And okay, that did really piss off the Turian militants who were already hostile. The fact that we harvested this multi-tool arm, but now we have a really powerful arm implant that we can give to, I think it was Kia that we were going to give it to, because yeah, his left pinky and left index finger were cut off. And I mean, instead of replacing his hand, we can just replace his whole arm. Might as well. We will have McConvag, who does have 12 medical, do it. He's going to use the glitter world we just picked up, and the room is actually kind of dirty, or I guess it's not anymore. There's a 105% surgery success chance of this room. McConvag, who's doing the operation, has a really high medical surgery success chance because his manipulation is so high, and he has 12 medical. So yeah, with that, it looks like there's some dirt or sand here, but it's actually not the case. The room is actually completely clean, and yeah, I think there's like a built-in 1 or 2% chance of every surgery failing. But other than that, this should work out. And yeah, it works. Our Herculean Kita does now have an improved arm, and that's going to give more global work speed. Plus Herculean already gives him 100% extra global work speed. So the dude's going to be building really fast, and that's going to be really useful soon when we move bases. I actually want to get on that. Before our next raid, it looks like one of these 3 Krogans is about to join us. Patarok, arguably the best one, who is a dead shot. Dude has 0 resist remaining, and I think there's a pretty good chance that he joins us because his mood is really good. There's also been a Psychic Soothe for all of our males, which has been increase in their mood. And yeah, Patarok joined us, which is amazing. This is perfect timing because yeah, we are about to get raided. Since he's a cannibal, I don't think he can actually wear tainted gear. Yeah, cannibals still get negative moodlets for wearing tainted gear. I never understood that. Not that it really matters too much because he's always going to have rock cannibalism if we're on our game and we're butchering up humans. But yeah, the raid's here, and I decided to give over Patarok the excellent durable alliance armor that Ling Mei was wearing, which again does not protect the feet or the hands, but it gives a ton of protection to the torso, neck, everything that's not the head, feet, or hands basically. It does lower movement speed as well, and since Ling Mei is going to be going out and doing her stealth mission, I felt like that would kind of hinder her at doing that. And if they do make it in and Ling Mei is not able to solo this raid, which it's looking like that's not going to be the case, Patarok should be a good last line of defense because Krogans are really tanky, and then he's going to have that tanky armor piece. Also, one thing I forgot to mention about Patarok is he is the Krogan I was talking about who's good at animals. We're going to let him learn these animal skill trainers because he has a minor passion for it, so he learns it at 90%. Plus fast learn increases his global learning rate by 75%, so he's going to get a ton of XP out of these things. Just one skill trainer got him up to 13, the next one got him up to 15. We should have actually learned these before the raid. It would have lowered our total wealth and the raid wouldn't have been as fat. Would it have mattered enough to even be worth talking about? Maybe not. And looks like Ling Mei is actually drawing these guys aggro over here. And yeah, you were able to see the ranges on their weapons. They have some really long range, decent weapons. But yeah, they got pretty close to Ling Mei and she used her tactical cloak. We're gonna have her go in and just start blasting. Like Nelson with the sniper rifle is taking a lot of hits, man. Holy cow. This dude has a shield on his hazard operation armor. I actually wouldn't mind killing that guy and then giving his armor over to somebody that is bloodlust. Nice, we killed him actually. That's really good. Making this armor tainted lowers the market value down to 210, but this armor is really good. Not only does it give 112% protection, it has a shield on it, 60% shield that you can fire out of, and actually increases mining speed. We can give that to our new Krogan actually. Even though it's tainted, he won't really mind wearing it too much. It does lower movement speed slightly, but that's not a really big deal. But yeah, Ling Mei already did work enough to the point where, okay, well, we just popped their shield. Maybe we run. Here comes the first group of raiders that we were messing with, and okay, 2 of them are already dead to spike traps, looks like. 3 of them are dying to these steel spike traps, and it looks like they're fleeing actually. That was quick. Well, I guess not all of them are fleeing. They still have this android that's coming in. Here comes the second group of raiders, and yeah, this is the first raid in a while that's actually playing nice. Oh, this person's actually not playing nice. They got incendiary launcher. We're gonna have these cows charge out at this person. Crap, they got the incendiary off. Did hit Kita, he's burning now. We're gonna have Emu actually put him out. Put him out, nice. And we'll have Kita extinguish the fire on our turret, and Emu can keep shooting with the pain gun. And oh yeah, we're having the cows go in. I don't really care about these cows. We got like, woolly bull one's dead. We got quite a few animals, and Kita's just chilling. Oh, that was the anti-mech rifle, which has a pretty long warm-up of 3 seconds, but yeah, that thing is beastly. 45 damage, 68% armor pen. That thing could have been nasty if he actually got that off. That's one thing I completely forgot about. And Emu got hit. Part of me kind of doesn't want Emu to be out here. Oh, I got hit again. It's kind of necessary, to be honest. Yeah, he's just getting blasted. And then Kita get over here and help out. Okay, Padrock's getting lit up. Didn't even get hurt there at all though with that blast. Turret's still doing work, I think. Yeah, it's hitting people. Hitting Leaf. Let's take out Leaf. Padrock's just such a tank. Oh, and then incendiary, of course. Gets the incendiary off. Okay, these guys are now running. They're not wanting to go down. Oh, he knocked out Igisa actually, who's really not good. She'd have a bulletproof vest though, so we'll take that. And there we go. As for our daily trader, we're getting a bioengineering trader, and they have a bunch of genetic material that we can't really use right now. But these vat-grown titan beetles actually could be pretty useful. They start out really young, like as a larva, but they age quickly. And once they do reach maturity, they're pretty tanky. Like they have 50% armor, and they do a good amount of DPS with good armor pen. Let's pick up like 4 of these things. They're pretty expensive, 350 a pop, but they could be a good distraction. For some reason, this bioengineering supplier also has ammo. We are in desperate need of spacer ammo and spacer special ammo. We'll buy 200 spacer ammo for 240 a pop, and the special ammo is really expensive, 740 a pop, but we can use that spacer special ammo with the psychic scatter gun. We can try that out on the next raid. So today's trader got here a bit early. I'm not sure if this is actually the daily trader that we're supposed to get, because it is here like an hour early, but yeah, it is a prosthesis trader. And these guys have 36 Medigel, but it's 800 a pop. I would just dump all of our silver on that unless they have something good to sell us. So they got the highest tier of Arasaka brain implant. It'd be perfect for our new Deadshot shooter as it lowers aiming time by 40%, lowers incoming damage by 20. It actually ends up giving some melee stats too, which is going to be pretty useless for him. It honestly just gives a little bit of everything, like lowered mental break by a lot, increases negotiation ability and social impact, which is going to be useless for him. He's not our social person, Mario is, but there's no way we're giving this brain implant to Mario. The dude cannot fight. This thing also increases consciousness by 60%, manipulation by 20, and movement by 20. This thing is amazing for the value too of 3k. There's some other stuff too in here, but I think our best bet is just to dump the rest of our money on Medigel. I'm even considering dumping the Psychic Terror Pulsar for another Medigel, which we actually can do if we just dump off like some components. And yeah, it's gonna buy us 6 more Medigel. So I would say on a good portion of my playthroughs, I always forget to do this Solitary Praetor quest. And it's a quest you definitely should not forget to do because it's a free +8 honor. After accepting the quest, we get Moses up here in the top corner of our screen, and we're about to get raided. Right now, actually, it's happening. Yep, here it comes. Okay, phew, it's on the west side. And we got our other trader here. It's a bioengineering supplier. But yeah, it's a siege that went wrong. Let's go. 20% chance. I feel like we've been getting pretty lucky with these raids going wrong because we're on day 10 and we've had how many go wrong? 2 or 3. On these people that are down, I'm seeing some marine armor, like Julius has one. There was some kind of accident, I guess, and they were very badly injured. Oh, and I forgot to re-enable AI mage marking, by the way. I went back into RimWorld of Magic and I made sure it was on challenge me mode. I did lower death retaliation down to 0 though, so casters won't just die when they get downed and they just behave like normal raiders basically. But everything else is on hard mode. But then I forgot to re-enable AI mage marking, so that's why I was not seeing the marks for these people. Floriliona, who does have 16 hours left, is a chaos mage. They're going to sell for quite a bit. Titus and Hosis both are shadow class. They're about to learn from Ling Mei though, the true master of shadows. We will let them go to their sieging area though, so they can call in their goods. But yeah, Ling Mei should definitely be able to solo this. We had her tack cloak up, and everyone else is coming out here to retrieve these prisoners. Who do we aim, by the way? Let's aim the shadow, I think. Both the shadow classes. We can hopefully knock them out. Wait, do they have 3 shadow classes? Or maybe this was a person I was looking at earlier. Hosis does have a low pain tolerance too, which not only makes him take more damage, but it's easier for him to go down. But yeah, let's take out Titus. Nice, Titus is dead. And Ling Mei, don't melee that guy, just shoot him. He's literally in melee range and you can just pop him. There we go. Oh, no, he's not dead. Casting abilities. Can't actually target him in here. Oh, he's stealthed up. I was hearing some gunshots on the other side of the map, but that's from the manhunting larva that is chasing the royal guy. Nice, this guy's uncloaked. I set an area on top of him, and we're just gonna have our animals charge him. So these vat-grown titan beetles, by the way, are not actually larvae like I thought they were. Nice, we knocked this guy. He's remotely controlled, so we can't recruit him, and low pain tolerance really sucks anyways. But we can capture him, and since he's a shadow class, we can sell him off for a nice profit. And one thing I quickly want to do while everyone's bunched up here is Moses actually has word of love. It looks like Ling Mei is our only female colonist. What about our prisoners, though? Yeah, these Krogans are both male. Yeah, all our prisoners are male. Ling Mei doesn't really like anyone in our colony, except for Warcraft 3 Peasant. They had a deep talk, I guess, and things are about to get deeper between them because we're going to have them fall in love. I think we're going to have Ling Mei fall in love with Warcraft 3 Peasant, so it's going to be kind of a one-way thing, but we'll see if Warcraft 3 Peasant can reject her advances. We could also keep Moses around our base for a little while, let him generate up some more psi focus, and he could use Word of Love on Warcraft 3 Peasant to make him fall in love with Ling Mei, so it'd be a two-way street. The dude is in a pretty bad mood though, but I think if we just get him really drunk, and then we just set it so he's meditating full time, I think he won't go into mental breakdown. And I also give him the best bedroom in the house, and yeah, now he's not greedy for impressive bedroom anymore. So there are still a few raiders left up, and they're chasing the man-hunting animals that were chasing the royal. Meanwhile, we're gonna strip some of these guys, the ones that we're gonna bleed out pretty soon. And like Pabus only has 4 seconds left. Dude's dead momentarily. On this guy, Septiturius has 12. We'll get someone out there to recapture him. Oh. Well, this is a little bit awkward. We ended up getting intercepted by the remaining raiders. We're gonna Mario pop some smoke. Thankfully, he had a smoke pop belt on. And we'll use this as kind of like a cover area to fight in. Padrock is very tanky, so I'm not too worried about him. He did get tagged pretty good in the torso though, I think. Yeah, we'll have these guys just pull back. We make it inside cover. She's not have her tactical cloak up, and these Titan beetles are just distracting very well. And the smoke is about to wear out. Let's get Mario back over here to pop some more smoke if need be. Tactical cloak is actually up, so maybe we'll just run with Emu and Padrock. Hopefully May just go in with her tactical cloak. These guys are freaking tanky. That grown Titan Beetle 2 is dead already. Minus 300 silver right there. And there we go, they're finally running. Let's actually just run them down. Ling Mei should be able to do it. Take the guy out, nice. But yeah, we will get back to capturing these guys. And can we take down the, okay, yeah, the last guy's dead. He had a charge SMG, very nice. And a marine helmet, some marine gloves, and some marine boots. I actually have not seen marine boots yet. Definitely take those for somebody that's wearing an alliance armor. But yeah, we captured a lot of these Turians and we ended up stripping all of them. We're probably just gonna end up selling their gear to like a trader later. They're not actually gonna sell for that much since they're so wounded. 119 for these 3 Turians. Mamercus is gonna sell for 283. Opius actually will sell for 525 because he is beautiful. That increases market value. I'm not sure if Ninja Like does. It's a really good melee trait. We are still gonna sell them off though. And now for the big profit, Floralonia, the Chaos Mage, will sell for 5k, and she's not an especially good Chaos Mage, so we don't want to recruit her. But then Hostess, the tier 3 android, is going to sell for 14.6k. The reason being is tier 3 androids are actually pretty advanced. They have a base market value of 4,800, and a lot of their stats are just like normal colonists, but they're just better in a lot of ways. Like they have built-in armor. They don't have that much more HP than normal colonists. Like their arms have 3, legs have 3. I think maybe they just have like 10% more HP, but like they don't need to sleep, and then there's a lot of other bonuses like that armor. Hostess is also a shadow class, which is going to increase his market value by 4 times, so that's why he's worth so much. And yeah, just for selling off the prisoners we got from that raid, we're going to get 20k. We've got 3 ships just chilling right now. This one, the prosthesis trader, actually is not left yet. We could just dump that 20k on Medigel if we wanted to, and we could actually buy back the Psychic Terror Pulsar. I think we're going to do that. As far as how much Medigel we're going to buy, I'm not exactly sure yet, because there were some implants that I thought were kind of luxury implants, like this muscle wire, which increases movement by 15%. And adds 20 HP, I think, to whatever body part you add this onto. There's actually a set of implants we can buy to make our builder Kita really fast. I want to do that. So we're going to get muscle wire. This adrenaline module from the Rim Effect mod adds 10% movement. And I guess that's going to be it. Like we could give them hover feet that are 125% efficient. But if we can find like some glitter tech feet implants, they're way better. So yeah, we'll pick up the muscle wire, the adrenaline module, and I was heavily considering this bionic construction arm, which not only operates at a better efficiency than a normal arm, but increases construction speed by 125%. We're going to get that for Kita, and not only is he going to be really fast with these implants, he's going to build really quickly. That's going to cost us around 6.5k, and with the rest of our money, we're just going to dump it all on Medigel. We can get 17 Medigel. I will say Medigel might not be the most exciting thing to buy, but it's going to come in clutch. Like Padrock has some basic injuries, which we probably just wasted Medigel on those injuries because we're about to operate on him. He's going to be out for a while anyways, and he probably would have healed those off by the time he wakes up. But yeah, the Arasaka MK4 implant was successfully installed into Padrock. That's going to really help just pretty much everything. But after that successful operation, we're now going to hope that these operations are going to be successful, starting with the bionic construction arm on Kita's right shoulder. Do also note that Makonbag is in a work frenzy right now, which is increasing his global work speed. Plus he's got his extra 50% manipulation, so yeah, he's working really fast. But yeah, it looks like the construction arm and the adrenaline module were successfully installed, and then the muscle wire was successful, and his right leg is now way tankier. It's got 20 more HP, plus it gives him that 15% extra movement. It's definitely one of the better implants from Cybernetic Organism and Neural Network, I think, especially for the value of 1k. That seems really good. It looks like Padrock has woken up from his surgery. That actually did not take him long at all, because yeah, Moses is still here, and he did generate enough psi focus so he can use Word of Love again. We're gonna have him use it on Warcraft 3 Peasant to make him fall in love with Ling Mei, and now they are both blissfully in love. Warcraft 3 Peasant actually doesn't like the fact that Ling Mei's lazy, I guess. Warcraft 3 Peasant just sees everyone that's not industrious as lazy, because yeah, I mean, dexterous increase their global work speed by almost as much as Warcraft 3 Peasant's industrious, so I don't know what he's on about. And he's a freaking ugly peasant, like the dude just needs to get over himself. But yeah, this was perfect timing as Moses' shuttle is about to depart in 4 hours. I don't actually know if it would have departed without him, and yeah, we're gonna send him away. We can now do Ling Mei's human ceremony, and that's going to give her a silent level. We probably should have done this right before we got raided. I mean, we are actually going to get raided in 0.3 days, but these guys definitely would have helped us out if we got raided. I do think there's a thing though where like if these guys get attacked while they're here to do the ceremony, they get really pissed off or something happens. So yeah, I don't think we're going to mess with it. We really don't want to piss off the Empire. And she got her Yeoman title. Word of Trust is epic. I would say it's arguably the best tier 1 psycast, because the tier 1 psycasts are usually pretty garbage. We can use this to reduce a prisoner's resist. Kontor and Bursen are actually going to join us soon. Gokt has 31.9 resist though. I talked about this guy a while ago. He is faceless, so we want him to join us no matter what. If we buy a certain item, we can use him to teach Kontor, who is physically adept, how to become faceless as well. I might also actually think more into that, because yeah, it increases global work speed by 10%, but the gladiator class actually increases mining speed and mining yield by 20%, and the dude's gonna be full-time mining, so maybe we want to turn him into a gladiator. I'm not really sure. I don't know much about the gladiator class, and I know faceless is really good though, so I don't know. Either way, we're gonna want to recruit him, and so yeah, we're gonna use Word of Trust on him, and that lowered his resist down to 11.9. That was like 23 resist, was it? So our daily trader showed up. It's a mad scientist trader, and it doesn't have a whole lot for sale. Mainly it's got a woolly mammoth that we can buy for 958. I'm guessing this thing is gonna be really tanky, so yeah, we're gonna pick it up, and we're actually out of silver. We can sell off some ammo though. 275 will be enough. Unfortunately though, after that previous siege on day 10, you can see our wealth was around 101k. It skyrocketed up to 147k, and we now find ourselves in a bit of a predicament with a Krogan siege. We're gonna play this one a bit differently, and we're gonna send Lee May in here with the Gauss rifle and just start peppering these guys. They're actually assaulting us already. Person has flash grenades. The Gauss rifle we were using doesn't do much damage, only 9, but it has 60% armor pen and a good amount of range compared to the pistol, which this guy is in our pistol range now. There's actually a 100% chance to hit this guy. So I think we will start peppering him before we cloak up. Dude's about to toss some flash grenades. I don't know if they're actually going to hit Ling Mei, but we will have her tactical cloak first, just in case. Yeah, they're in midair. Let's have her... Okay, she just got teleported into the middle of these guys. Thankfully, she does have tactical cloak on, so I'm pretty sure they're not going to get any hits off on her. Let's try to get out of there, though. Let's actually blast the Arcane Mage. Would like to take the casters out first. We hit them a few times. A lot of them have shields is the issue. I don't know how we play this, honestly. Like, they're just running too quickly. Or we're blasting Quavrog really good. We hit him a lot, so he's gonna be bleeding. We got Quicksand and Vac. I, for some reason, did not see these guys. Vac is tough. Let's just start blasting Vac. We just need to take him out as much as we can. Ling Mei's shield's about to run out soon. Headshot on back, very nice. Yeah, the guy's tough. So Ling Mei's over here blasting Vok. Her shield's about to run out. Meanwhile, over here, our animals actually got... Why is that guy moving so fast? Oh, he's got Ares Wrath, which gives him 3 extra movement speed. Plus, he's also got Blood Rage on for whatever reason. He's not even gotten hit yet, so I don't know why that's active. Dude is moving at 11.6. Is this a Void Raid? Dude, with Ares Wrath on a Krogan, like, I don't know if this is going to be possible to take this guy out. He's got 120% built-in armor, plus his increased HP of his body parts. Our animals, a lot of them are screwed outside. 3 of them, I think, got shredded by a grenade. But yeah, we're gonna Ling Mei, just try to chase Vok down. Oh, she went out of her cloak. She did kill Vok, but did get hit in the process in her hand. And a few of these guys are gonna be chasing her. We're just gonna have her kite to the north. This is gonna be really hard to kind of explain what's going on because I have to micro Ling Mei really hard because these guys are actually quicker than her. I'm gonna have to use Tactical Cloak right when it comes back up, which is gonna be 2 hours. I'm not sure if she can kite for 2 hours. And then yeah, an explosion just went off over here, which I'm hoping means that some of these guys got hit by their own grenade. Oh, and this guy's got Mercury's Blessing and he's high on Go Juice. He's moving at 207% plus Mercury's. He's moving at 13.25. These Krogans are nuts, dude. It would be actually pretty good to knock this guy out, even though he's not really good at any base stuff, I guess. So maybe we don't want him. I don't know. He's a brawler too, which lowers his cooldown. Why does he have 20 melee though? That's actually insane. I also just realized that this raid is from the Krogan Castaways. And the reason why we're at war with these guys is because we captured, was it Padrock? I was doing a bit of thinking, and I think in order to be able to survive this raid, we're gonna need to send out our animals because 2 of them have frag grenades, and we can send out our animals as a distraction and they might frag grenade each other. That's gonna be the goal here. Oh my goodness, they're moving so fast. Yeah, we're sending out most of our animals, not all of them. And we're gonna hope... What is this guy doing? Is he gonna frag? Yeah, he's gonna frag. Hopefully this does not blow up our living room. We're gonna not allow anyone to go in here. Meanwhile over here, Ling Mei just... Oh, we can't run a gun, I don't think, can we? We need to hit this guy, but then... Oh, Ling Mei might be screwed, dude. It's still 2 hours left for the Tactical Cloak. Oh, headshot though on Quasar. These guys do move quicker if you injure them because they go on Blood Rage, but we've hit this guy's left leg and his foot pretty good. So he's only moving at 3.7 now. It's just Sekirum that we have to worry about. Turn off run and gun, I guess, and just run. Because I don't think there's any way for us to target Sekirum as we're run and gunning. And run and gun does lower movement speed. So yeah, Ling Mei, just hopefully you can keep running. And then meanwhile at our base, chaos is ensuing. Our animals are getting ripped up. Kita is building a spike trap. What I'm seeing Ling Mei got caught up to. Oh no. Keeksar caught up to her. Hopefully she'll hit the right target. I care more about Ling Mei than like the entire colony because she hit Sekirum. Hit him again. Oh god, no Ling Mei. Her left thumb got destroyed. Tactical Close coming back up in 1 hour. Oh, it's gonna be brutal for Ling Mei, I think. One thing we do have to keep in mind is if those Krogans do take out Ling Mei, they might just capture her and steal her away from us, which we cannot have. So we're actually gonna use this Psychic Terror Pulsar as these guys are heading into our base. And that's gonna make all these guys run, including the ones that were on Ling Mei. And yeah, these guys are now gonna try to run. Okay, a few. I think that was a good use of the Terror Pulsar. I would have actually been down to just fight it if I didn't think that there was a chance that Ling Mei could have gotten captured there. These guys are not especially good, by the way. We don't really care about knocking them out. Unlike some of these guys over here. Oh, this guy's tossing a frag grenade. Okay, let's just keep Padrock away from that. Another frag grenade going out. Man, these guys had a lot of frag grenades. Like, even the freaking robot has a frag grenade. This guy's a martial artist as well. He might disarm Kita. I'm not really sure. Get out of that frag grenade. Okay, cool. Nice. They knocked out their own Arcane Mage we can capture. Meanwhile, we did dump a Medigel on this guy Quavarog, but I think it was worth it because he has a value of 8k. Being that he is a Arcane Mage, that's increasing his value by 4 times. He's not especially good. Like, his combat abilities are not that good. And so I think we will sell him for 8,000. But this is perfect. We got a bulk goods trader coming in right before we get raided on day 12. And the raiders should end up fighting this bulk goods trader, which does have quite a few things on them. They have a ton of plasteel, 678. We would actually like to buy all of that so we can make plasteel turrets out of it. 66 prefab components. I think we want to actually buy those back because the prefab stuff is really nice to work with. So the raid we got on day 12 was full special mode. We got sent in 3 separate drop pod raids at the same time, 2 of which went wrong, and yeah, I have no idea what happened here. That being said, this is gonna be a good place to end it as the first episode was 6 days long. This episode was 6 days long. I don't want to leave you guys on a cliffhanger, so you're gonna come back to the next video, which I think is a battle between yet another Krogan raid and this caravan should be fairly interesting. If the caravan does get fully taken out, we might get some fat loot here. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys in this video. With that, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.